Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Skirmish, and let's have a look at how the tower's coming along so far. As you can see, I have made some progress on it. And there it is, starting to get tall. Right there we have our first level with everything under it. Then we have our first mustering hall, second mustering hall. So that's about as tall as the tower is going to get, and it is going to be quite an imposing sight. As you can see, I have some granite here that I am using as highlights, and I think that is going to work out reasonably well. Alright, now, what do we want to do for today? Obviously, we're going to be continuing with the tower. Oh yes, here is the audience chamber. So there's that big, imposing throne that we have, and some seats for the people who are in there. So I managed to get 2 rows of seats in there. I don't have as much room around for the battles that you'd have in the skirmish as you would have, but I think 2 rows is going to give the idea well enough. So let's head upstairs and see what's up there. Now up here we have our lower mustering hall. It's small for a mustering hall, I'm afraid. Oh well, I guess their number of troops isn't as big as we thought it was going to be, right? So I decided that have a little something there to hold up torches there, and because there are some pillars in the main one, there are actually 4 in the main one where they have weapons racks going around. I don't think we have weapons racks in the game, though I might put a armor stand perhaps to handle that. That's something to consider. And oh, alright, I started this at the start of night instead of at the start of the day. Well, that wasn't very smart of me. Alright, let's take a nap then. Good thing I added a bed down into here. Okay, now nice and refreshed, we can head on our way. And up here, right, so I decided to build that wall up there just so I could get the idea of how tall everything was going to be, which is why I did that. So here's the upper mustering hall. Now the big thing here though is because we have the glass floor here, now obviously it would be, I said that literally the floor is supposed to be of a grating, but when I tried to put a grating in here I fell through it, so that's not going to work here. And this is going to be our armory. And I think we can have a nice large, the armory is probably going to be one of the larger rooms, but this is where we have the boss fight. So it is most appropriate to have a nice large armory, I think, for this. And we can move this all the way through here, right? Now, what I want to make sure is that this is the right size. Now, it looks like that there's room for 1 more, but I want to be sure of that before I commit to everything. You know the rule, something like measure twice, build once, or something like that. Something like, oh yes, this little room here. I had a little trouble figuring out how to get my blocks right. So I thought to try some chiseled stone here. It's the first time I used that. I've always had trouble figuring out how to do that recipe, and I think I finally figured out the recipe, so that's nice. And it helped me to take care of a problem. Actually, I did the same thing with the town hall in Bury, where I add something into the corners in order to help take care of a little bit of a problem that I was having, where things weren't going to come out quite the way I was expecting it, and that helped a bit. All right, now let's get up here, because what I want to do is to get this corner up here. Now, the biggest trouble with putting up a corner around here is that I'm going to have to build this pretty tall. Actually, do this. And the reason for the dirt thing is so I can get down afterwards, because you could be sure that no matter what I do, yeah, silly. Oh well, at least now I know that. Yeah, that's already done. That was so that looked like such a so far down drop that I thought it was a lot further down than I thought it was. But it does tell me that yes, I had done the estimate wrong. And that's why I wanted to find out there instead of after I built everything. So to have everything confirmed. So now I can get the dimensions properly to my armory. Alright, now back up the stairs. Now at least this is a much safer tower to go up and down from than the other tower where I had these ultra narrow stairs with no guardrails or anything like that. Alright, let's see. So now let's... Good. And now, so this armory, and let's get some stone here. Good. But I figure the armory will come out to the level of the end of the tower, and so it'd be a nice big room, because we want a nice big room for the boss fight. Now, I don't think it's the largest room in the skirmish, but it's going to be the largest room in our version. Assuming I don't do something silly like place out of place blocks. Alright, now there we go. There we go. And this is one of those rooms that's going to roll out the red carpet. Now, as for the width, I chose the width this way because I wanted it to come out there, and I had 3 wide for here. And this is going to be one of the encounter rooms. It's going to be right over here. And I just managed to squeeze that in. And yeah. So the question is this really where I want it, or should I push it out a couple more and then push the encounter out? I could probably... Ah, yes. It's really where this comes out to, because I want the boss room to come maybe right up to that line right there. If it'll fit there. If it doesn't, then... I mean, if it's an even number that I have left, then I will probably extend things out a little bit more. Let's see. But it looks like... Yeah, because this is as far things... Yeah, it looks like I am at as far as I can go. But I want to be sure. Let's do a little bit more measuring. Because this... Well, actually, probably the thing that's going to tell me is this little bit of granite here. Right? And Unfortunately, I am a bit stranded here, but I've got a little bit more polished granite, and so if I do this right, I should be able to do this without falling down. Oops. Alright, good, 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 good. Alright. Yeah, that'll do. And that just these. Ooh. No! No, 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 no. Silly. Well, at least it tells me how high this... Okay, it tells me what the edges are. that's that was like... I don't know where I got that idea from. That is not the proper height for that. The proper height for that is there. Alright, let's get this. You get the idea. I could finish clearing that up between. But that does tell me then that this is the edge. And since we know this is the edge, then we can go 1. And this can go, yeah, alright. So this is the edge that we can go to based on those dimensions. And since that's as far out as we can go, and here we have our wall, that would be moving the wall by 1. Yes, that doesn't work out very well. So therefore, we will keep our present wall position. And I would presume that that's just going to be some sort of reinforcement or some special feature that they could put out there. But alright, that answers that question. Good. So now we could resume our next matter. The next matter is that it's getting to be night again because I started at the wrong time of day. Good. Let's see how much I can get before night hits. Okay, now let's head downstairs and get a rest and then have a look at what's outside or what things look like. And maybe we'll be invaded by zombies or something like that. Alright. Good night. Now let's have a look on the other side of the tower. See how bad it all looks. I mean, it... Alright, let's see. Well, alright, I will... Yeah, okay, obviously I have to take care of that little glitch there, but that we could do between episodes. We've got that coming up all nicely. Good. Alright, that'll be good. Yeah, okay, yeah. I wonder how I managed to... What, do I have an even number here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, it's 12. What? What was I on when I did that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12. Alright, that explains why we have one extra, and that's something that seems to be a feature of this build. Even though I do like to do my stuff on odd numbers, there seems to be an even number that's worked its way into this whole thing. And there are ways to get around that then. Since we're dealing with an even number, then that means I should have a double instead of a triple entrance. And that will take care of that issue. And that way I can use a different type of symmetry then. And work at it this way. I have to go on the underside. So now that that's known, then I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that could be the outer wall. All right. Good. And therefore, that's what we'll do. Now I can finally get this done. I was worried how I was going to. Alright, good. And let's place these since this will be much better down here. Then I can add the wall. Good. Perfect. And that means we could do the old red. A red carpet's going to be a nice feature of this particular place. But first, let me get this done. Alright, good. And now I could get this down here and... I know, I thought I said I was going to do this between episodes. Well, it bothered me too much. Alright, here we go then. This is what we have here for our armor, at least the basis of it. And we can start building on things. We can have our little boss area here. We could have a couple of alcoves up here, or I guess raised platforms up here where we could have bookshelves and the like. Yes, I know that. Yes, I did say bookshelves. I'm sure there are all sorts of nice dark things that are being said in there, but there are actually bookshelves up there in these. I can't remember if they're really bookshelves or, but at least there are tables and stuff like that with books, which I think bookshelves would be a good way of representing that. And then along here, guys, and we'll have red carpet along the floor. No, don't throw the red carpet. I think a little 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I have to make some more red carpets. The idea is here is have 3, 3, and a little bit another 3x3 area there, and I think it'll make the nice proper pattern that we want. Okay, and that's how the progress we're making on it. We are getting onto the 3rd floor of this tower. And I think it is coming along nicely. It's a much better tower, I think, than the one that we did at Thongelhot. And who knows? Maybe someday I could even make a proper one. But that's not to be decided today. What we will decide next time, though, is can we finish the armory and get this shell better built? We'll find that out in the next episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft, a Skirmish.